morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ray. Last name is Reynolds. Please write it down. Let's go on a journey together. Let me show you what the past, present, and future did for me. And let's see what I can do for you. Now, we got to realize a couple things. Most people, because not you, are procrastinators. I'm hoping you're not, because I want to get you millions and billions, if you like. But I actually want to do the work for you. See, the biggest problem that I have with people is sometimes they don't follow through. Now get that tablet and pen, write everything down that I say to write down, and you can't take pictures, you cannot record. It's against the law. So what do we get to do next? Write down today's date. Here's the thing, I'm going to put you on check. I know you're going to have to get used to me, because why? Why would you want to listen to a guy that brought in $2 billion plus by the time he's 26 and his first million at 14 and his first 100,000 at 9.5? What the hell? Why not? You see, your problem is you're lacking the rules and the tools how to play the game. And I'm going to show you some things you've never heard before. And God only made one of me. Thank God for that. So let's see what you can do. Write down April 30th. It's 2021. This is blackjack year. Here's the thing. If you allow me to repackage you the way I want to, by the December 31st, 2021 date, you'll have the $1 million dream. I've done it for 17 million people, 16 billionaires too, been doing this for 43 years. So I want you to get to know me, and believe me, I want to get to know you. Procrastination is the killer of a dream. Why'd you put things off yesterday? You had to do today till tomorrow? I don't get it. It's like I heard someone say this morning say, thank God it's Friday. The back of my mind, what are you, stupid? All right, every day counts. Thank God it's Friday. You must be an hourly employee. All right, you just want to milk it and get to the weekend and screw off. See, lazy people don't ever make it work, but they do bitch and complain. So let's see what we can do today. What are you willing to lose? I want you to ask yourself a question. I want you to look in the mirror today for the first time and stare at yourself and do nothing, at least 1 minute or two. Ask yourself, are you willing to lose your family? If you had a corporation or had a division? See, I'm going to show you how to play the game, but you're going to have to listen and learn. Some of you today have a corporation. Oh, goody for you. You probably haven't done a darn thing. They say that 9 out of 10 people don't do anything at all. Why? After they set it up, they don't know what's next. I'll be your next. I'll shake you up and wake you up too. See, I don't want to lose my family. I don't lose the corporation. I don't lose anything. But if I had to lose anything, it's going to be a division. Why? Because they're cheap. And I get another one, another one, another one, another one too. I get to learn to play the game. So let's understand something today. If you play chess or any game, are you willing to lose a piece or two? You're going to have no choice, because that's how you win. That's how you get to checkmate. So today we're going to have fun. We're going to talk about time. We don't control it. We cannot control time at all. But we do control what we do in the time that we've been given. So let's make it productive. What time you get up today? I was up at 2:25. I'm that every day since I was 2.5 years old, ready to go. Now look at this. Here's a yacht. There's a helicopter, a Lamborghini, one of the mansions. This is 2009, having fun. We took people on that corporate yacht to watch the fireworks that night. Ever since I was 4, everything I touch turns to gold. And I'll show you exactly what I had to do. See, I used to beg and steal off the pier and eat out of a trash can too, and that kind of sucked. But you got a choice today. Now, the next day, July 5th, 2009, I get to die. There I am. They call my time of death at 5:41. I heard somebody say he's not going to make it. He's going to die. I heard my wife scream her head off, too. I heard my tax attorney. I made him a multimillionaire. Checked my wife to sign a POA. That sucker stole my life when I was there laying dead. But what am I supposed to do? You see, I was lucky. As I got used and abused as a kid, I asked God, could he open the doors for me? Now, this day, they gave me a choice. See, I got a choice while I was on the other side. They're basically simple. Stay in peace or go back. I just heard my wife scream her head off. What do you think I'm going to say? I said, let me go back right away. So guess what I got to do? I've been helping people like you for 43 years. So I've been on the other side. And when we all die, it's a better place to be anyway. This here, I think we're in hell anyway. But this is to test our faith. That's what it's all about. All right, so understand, I even studied to be a pastor. I did that too, got another PhD. You want me to marry you in Los Angeles? Let me know. We can have some fun. So here's the thing. I think God uses me as an example to show you can get through anything. I've been shot twice, knifed 6 times. I was born with a girl's name and raised my middle name. I got to die in a coma. I got to eat out of a trash can and steal off the pier. How the hell am I doing today? Now, when I got born, I was born in a taxi. What about you? See, everybody's got a little story to tell. But you probably wasted thousands of dollars maybe on those motivational speakers going blah, blah, blah. If they're not handing the money, the rules, and the tools, you wasted your money. Because motivation only lasts about 10 minutes or 2. So when I got born in that taxi on the way to Gardena Hospital, this little girl's 15 and a half. She wanted a girl. She thought she could convince her family to keep me. But I was a boy, so she gave me a girl's name, raised my middle name. Then she threw me away like a piece of trash. She didn't want me at all. I got to move 24 times by the time I'm 11 years old too. Can you write down getting past go? Write it down now, please. I want to show you exactly what you don't know and teach you how to play the game too. All right, getting you past go. Now let's talk about Mrs. Hope. She got her weekly and monthly checks. I got to be with her from 3 to 10 years old. She dropped me off at Redondo Beach Pier every morning at 6:30. Started at the age of 3. She was a she-devil from hell, by the way. I got to steal and beg off the pier, and I thought that sucked. Now, the other thing is, God gave me an IQ off the chart with total recall. Read at 2.5 years old. I get to read a page at a time, talking right with both hands at the same time. People thought I was weird. Do you know I got my first Lamborghini as a teenager? What'd you get? I got my Lamborghini collection too. I got my Duffy. I got my 6 mansions. I broke the world record for the highest kick on the planet in 1981 to prove white men do jump. Stupid people say we don't. So the bottom line today, I even parked my race boat in my backyard. Where you park yours? Helicopter, the yachts, and the Ferraris too. My question to every one of you, why the blank didn't you go get this too? What's wrong? Are these not on? I don't get it. Oh, I had no mother and father that loved me. All I got is my brain and God. I wrote some rules and tools. Can you write them down for me too? I want to teach you 25 assignments today. Can you write it down, please? So when I was 4 years old, I was crawling, I was stealing and begging off the pier. I walked by that church in Redondo Beach. The lady handed me a book. She says, "This got all the answers you'll ever need." Yeah, right. She handed me a Bible. I'm begging, I'm stealing, eating out of a trash can. I'm being used and abused physically and mentally. All right, and she hands me a book and says, "Here's all the answers." I'm 4 years old. I learned to read at 2.5. So I yelled at that and I said, "If there's a God anywhere, tell me why. Why?" I opened the book and it says, "Whatever you pray for, it'll become yours. God will open all the doors for you." It's in Matthew. So guess what? Ever since that day, I've turned everything into gold. I'm bringing another 10 billion in just for the fun of it too. You want to play? Everything I touch turns to gold. Why not you? You got to realize you got to know the rules and the tools how to play. I'm the godfather of credit too. Building your credit. See, you got to have to learn the rules and tools today. You see, I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarborough years ago. He was security chief at TRW and Asperian too. Maybe today you'll let me train you just a little bit. Can you write down Credit Services Act, please? Google it later today. It'll take you to the Federal Trade Commission. The front page of their website says credit repair is a scam, not allowed to collect money up front. Then they refer you to the Credit Repair Organization Act, where it says you can't do credit repair. Even attorneys can't do that too. What are you supposed to do now? By the way, you screwed up your credit if you did. The reality is you can't basically repair it. It's not broken. You have to rebuild it. I guarantee you, for 43 years, I've been helping millions of people just like you. I'll hold your hand, I'll do the work for you too, and I'll get you past go, and let's get you at least to the million. All right, if you want one of these, this is $1 million. All right, here's 9 sisters. Would you like 10 million? I did 3.6 billion by the time it was 2008, having fun with my clients. Maybe today you'll listen and pay attention too. That's the Federal Trade Commission's information for you. We gotta have fun. Even the NACB say I'm the #1 consultant worldwide. Could be true. Now, I make millionaires. If you want to seriously be one, in my Billionaires Club this year, my last and final one, I'm going to basically focus on $5 million of credit. Why? The IRS says $5 million below is a small company. We're going to use their numbers basically because they want us to. So, billionaire. Finally, thank you, Jesus, we get to do it live in person. I like live in person because I like to shake you, wake you up, and I take away your damn excuses. I'm sorry to say half of you are lazy, the other half really want to go get it, but will you follow through? I don't know why you didn't get to million and billion last year or the year before. I do. What's wrong with you? June 18th, 19th, and 20th, 9 to 4 p.m. Now, here's my promise, and I've done it for 43 years. Every seminar, every workshop, every boot camp you go to, you're stuck with me. I don't pass the buck. But I'll get you to the $1 million dream. I just want to do the work for you because I don't want you to screw up. Now, the Federal Trade Commission is right there in front of you. They keep saying credit repair doesn't work. They do think about credit rebuilding does too. It's education. No wonder I do classes on Wednesdays and Saturdays for 43 years. Maybe today I can get you to listen to me. Now, my history in 1979, I sued the Better Business Bureau and kicked their assets too. By the way, did you know they're a fraud? I can't believe this. All right, a court ordered them to shut their office down in Los Angeles because they're a fraud and a piece of blankety blank. Hey, the BBB was also indicted in 2013. So guess what? If you don't give them $650, they won't give you an A+, they'll give you an F score too, like they did Mickey Mouse and Amazon as well. You see, you got to realize they've been a fraud since day one. Don't believe me? CNN says that too. So guess what? The BBB. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I can't wait till they go away completely. They got ordered to shut their office down by a court. Shut it down now. You're a fraud. This is true. Now, let's talk about you one more time. Let's give you your first assignment today. You ready? I want you to go to raisecredit.com. On the first page, clickety-clack and order your credit reports right away. When you get the credit reports back, call me or email me or fax me or do something. Give me the report numbers. I can load them in my system and I can make your credits go up and away. All right, so I want you to do yourself a favor today. I want you to start asking why. I've been asking this question since I was a little boy. All right, every time I was asked to do something from a grown-up, because I got used and abused stealing out of a trash can and stealing out the friggin' pier. Why am I supposed to do this? I need to understand. I need to compute. It's got to make sense up here. Because what happened is next, we're going to talk about your SSN. Yeah, your Social Security card. Pull it out now. I want you to do what I ask you to do. Pull out the damn card now. Let's look at the SSN. I know you don't want anybody to tell you what to do. But if you do what I tell you to do, I'll get you to $1 million. I'll even guarantee it too. So get out that SSN and let's look at it this time. Read it front and back. It says flat, that's assignment number 2. From there, do not laminate. It's right on the front and back of the card. Don't use it for ID purposes too. You wrote it on an application. Congratulations. You started your first credit report. That first inquiry started you. You're allowing the creditors to use and abuse you too. Now keep reading the card. Come on, it's kind of fun. It says Property Association Administration, not you. Hell, it's not even your card. It's in your possession. I thought 9/10 of the law is possession. Not in case of this. It doesn't belong to you, and you let the creditors use and abuse you too all the time. Congratulations. You see, the problem is no one bothered to teach you the rules and the tools. Everybody in my client says, I wish I would have taught this in school. No, schools that teach you how to use your brain. And from there, you got to learn your job by doing your job. I mean, any idiot can go to college and get a degree. Hell, I got a bunch of those too, but I'm not an idiot, but I understand one thing. I learn what I do by doing it. You learn your job by doing the job. So let's talk about Experian today. Oh, goody, they got a boost too. They kind of copied me, but that's okay. You know what happens with their little boost today with John on that commercial with the purple moo, boost, moo. I don't give a damn what it says. Here's my problem. You don't understand. The Experian was indicted hundreds of times, hacked hundreds of times. They moved out of our country 34 years ago. Do you not understand? If you're part of their boost, you have to register your bank account. When they get hacked again, they get to hack you. Congratulations again. The lack of knowledge is the stupidity of man or woman. You're not stupid. You just don't know the rules and tools and how to play. But again, you're going to have to get used to me starting today because I tell it like it is. Now, you get those report numbers like I told you, get them to me. When I load them in my system, your credit score goes up, up, and away. In about 90 working days, you'll see a lot of good stuff. But guess what? If you really screwed it up, it might take me 6 or 7 months too. But I don't give up. I keep finding and basically pushing that score up for you. Is assignment number 3. Now, I got a rapid refresh program. You see, years ago with Ken Yarbrough and Harold Stokes, I came up with rapid scoring for your mortgage companies. My rapid refresh, I own the rights and the rules and the tools, and what it guarantees is 40 points to 200 points. All right, and I don't have to have your bank account registered to me. So the bottom line is I took a picture of Credit Karma because, hell, it's free. They got indicted, too, for lying just a little bit. They're part of TransUnion, by the way, and they have no fun ever to help you anyway, because why would they want to do that? They just want you to clickety-clack. Well, this lady had a 500 score. I got her 157 points in 45 days. Would you like one of those, too? It's right in front of you. Within the 90 days, 211 points up to an 820. I wasn't done till I got her an 831. All right, you see, I want the score to go up, up, and away. Then I want your credit to be what's called safety credit. So your credit, good or bad, I got to rebuild it anyway, add a bunch of history and play the game. We're going to learn how to play. Now write down the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Write it down. Let's look at Section 611. You can look it up. It's right in front of you, too. It says the creditors and the credit bureaus have 45 working days to respond. And the bottom line is you have to learn how to play the game. Now, by the way, since contracts are still inaccurate to this day, under the Fair Lending Act and the Fair Contract Act, too, we can reverse the process from the creditor from the source. All we have to do is certify it back to them, and they have to remove it because the application was wrong. They're all wrong still to this day. But the reality is I got 2 programs if you want to rebuild your score. It's pretty simple to do. I will rebuild your score. Now, I charge $99 per credit bureau, which is $297. With the rapid refresh, it's $499. So what am I going to do? I'm going to rebuild it. I'm going to add rapid rescore and shoot your score up, up, and away. Now, I expedite everything for you. So we also give you a money-back guarantee. So what happens is take a picture of this page, please. We take Zelle. Or you can do a bank transfer from your account, too. You see, after you do that for the $499, all you got to do is email products@raisecredit.com. I Zelle this or transfer this and that, and then we call you right away. Then we order your reports for you, too. Now, this program is to help the people that call up every day going, I've been with Lexington Law on creditrepair.com for 2 years. The back of my mind, what are you, stupid? How many people would have to be stupid enough to know, or if your credit score doesn't go up, up, and away in about 90 days, you're being ripped off? You see, they call when they complain. The one that called yesterday was 18 months. I mean, are you kidding me? $2,100? And you're just thinking, I'm thinking about changing where I'm with. I don't get it. You're going to wait till hell freezes over, too? Understand something. All right, to rebuild someone's credit, you better see something in 90 working days, period, or they're jacking you up, stealing your money. I'm going to add history. I'm going to remove all your crap the right way. I'm going to basically build 5,000 of credit for you, too. So this is $99 a month. That's it. It doesn't go more than 10 months, and you can cancel anytime you want. I'm going to get you 4 cash cards, because usually when I rebuild you got nothing left, because it's all full of, blah, blah, blah. So $5,000 of safety credit, $99 a month, no more than 10 months, and you're done. You see, there's an end to the program. That's the ultimate goal. Did you take a picture of that page? It's how we get paid. All right, transfer to the bank or Zelle right away. Email products@raisecredit.com. Then you're stuck with me. By the way, I have an educational class at 1 o'clock every Saturday for the whole world to see. Why don't you join that as well? Now, I need you to get off the national mailing list. I don't get it. Why would anybody not know how to do something and they keep friggin' guessing? How many of you talk to your friends and family what they think? I don't give a damn what people think. I give a damn with the facts and the law, because that's all that matters to me. The facts, the law. Why? So let's get you off that damn mailing list. All that junk mail you get every day. You started it anyway. Why don't you call 888-567-8688? Opt out for 5 years. It's all you got to do. So guess what? That's assignment number 4. So I want you to listen very carefully. If I talked to you on the phone today, you'd tell me your little story. We all got one of those. And how somebody knocked you down, pissed you off, and took it away too. Bottom line is you didn't plan the problem. Write down five closet divisions. You have the right to protect yourself, and unfortunately, no one taught you the rules and the tools. And don't worry, you can't hear what I teach from anybody else but me. Okay? Thank God he only made one of me too. Now get out your credit cards, ladies, from your purse. Gentlemen, from your wallet and your back pocket too. I want you to look at your cards now. You gonna do what I ask? Or are you just gonna watch me because I'm kind of cute? Doesn't matter if you think so. My wife does. That's all that matters to me. Your credit cards. Here's your assignment. I want a sticky in the back of every card. Sticky. I want the limit there. I want 25%. I want 29%. You see, here's the thing. Even if you go to Credit Karma today, because it's free, anything at 29% is in the green, 30% in the yellow, anything else is in the friggin' red. Do you not understand? They tell you 33% because they want you to clickety-clack too. It's 25 to 29%. The moment you got your SSN, you got a credit card, and you jacked it up. Then you dropped your score, you got stuck, and hell, you couldn't get any more. Isn't that true? Reality is just the truth. It will set you free. Can you write down a line of defense, please? The line of defense. In your city. Now let's talk about before pandemic 19. Since I died in pandemic 9 anyway, Sam's Club closed 63 locations in California alone. You know what they did? They bankrupted the locations. And they wrote it off on their taxes, but they got open locations too. Hell, if you would have bankrupted you would have brought the pain and went boo-hoo. The reality is the problem. Let's look in your city today. Let's tear it apart just a little bit when you drive around. I bet you find a Wells Fargo, a B of A, and a Chase Bank closed down. And they did the same thing too, closed down the location. They got other ones open too. How about the grocery stores? You see, you got to realize they're playing the game, but not you. You like bringing the pain home, didn't you? You like bringing the pain home? For the lack of knowledge, why don't you put that sticky in the back of the car like I told you to, and stop bringing the damn pain home, because you met me. The reality is you bring the pain home because of the lack of knowledge. You're going to fix that, and I'm going to help fix you today, too. I'm going to repackage you. That's assignment number 5, by the way. Now, your credit score is like the ocean. It's like a wave. Why don't we make it be calm? Because all you got to do is maintain 25 to 29%. It'll always be calm for you. But the reality is, you don't do that. You jack it up and get stuck. That kind of sucks, too. Now, go understand. You got to have a cheat sheet for yourself from a $500 card to $25,000. What's 25 to 29%? Don't look at mine. Make your own damn list. The reality is you don't even know this stuff till I teach you to anyway. It's about time you pay attention. You see, if you lose your job today, got an emergency, what are you going to do? You're going to do what everybody does besides me. They run out of time. They run out of money. They jack up their credit in 42 days. Isn't that true? You did it, didn't you? Congratulations. You used the wrong damn money in the first place. Oh, well. See, I like to repackage your life, your house, your car, your bank account. I want to repackage everything you do. I just think it's wrong. But see, let's have some fun here. I built credit for my cat years ago to prove my stunt worked too. My cat went meow. But guess what? If I can build credit for my cat, you think I can build it for you? Hell, I got it written in a Beacon magazine too. And they said use plastic to finance your business like I taught them to. You understand something? You can't write off personal credit cards or interest rates. When you jack it up, you bring your score down, you hurt your family, you can't get any more. That's the truth. Knock it off. Next, this is a corporation. You get to write off the car, the interest rate, and the line of credit too. And the corporate credit can finance that business for you. Isn't that fun? Too bad you don't know how to play. And if you don't listen to me and let me get you started my way, good luck. Go back to being stuck. That's what you're going to do if you don't go forward with me. See, credit saved my life when I was a little boy. And as an adult, too. See, I want to understand. When they told me when I was a little boy, the rainy day crap. Yeah, you got to put money around for a rainy day. It's like, what the hell are you talking about? In my life, it doesn't rain, it always pours. What about you? See, I thought they were all grown-ups were stupid. All right, as I grew up, I realized they actually were. So what if today you need $5,000 now? Ask yourself a question now, right now. You need $5,000. You need it now. You got an emergency. Go ask your friends, your family, the bank. Hell, they all say no because you backed yourself in a corner anyway. Why don't you have a safety card like I got in my hand today? This is worth $5,000. So what do? I might want to use it to solve my problem and play catch up, not fall down. But you understand something? This card's payment is $50 a month. Even if you got the shittiest credit in the world, I'll bet you piss away $50 every other day. Is that true about you? They also say you average person weighs $140 a week. Is that true? Did you do that? That's $600 a month. We're going to take and put common sense in a bottle of water. Why? I got to sell like a damn pet rock. I don't get it. So if you maxed out the card today, the payment is $612.26. What the average person is pissing away today, I would have bought you 2 pizza restaurants with a damn drive-thru, so it stays open through pandemics. Stop bringing the pain home, please. All right, that's assignment number 6. So what are we going to do now? I want you to believe in yourself. Understand something. I believe in you. You're here listening to me. I'm just having fun. My wife said this is my hobby. I haven't had a paycheck for 22 years because everything I touch turns to gold. The bottom line is I believe in God and I believe in me. When I broke that world record for the highest kick on the planet in 1981, I was kicking the basketball hoop at 10 feet. That's having fun for me. By the way, I wanted to prove white men do jumps. Stupid people say we don't. So the reality is a white dude holds the record. Isn't that fun? By the way, today, I bet you somebody around you tell you can't do this or that too. God gave you a gift and a dream. Why don't you see it, believe, and go get it? Now get out of my way while I rebuild you. You got an SSN just like I did because we were told to. They said you got to do it because you're told to. Why? At the end of the day, they couldn't give me a damn answer. I researched it to find out the truth. The SSN starts the 1040 tax return. So our government can tax us on all our income to the day we die and hope we get stuck in probate too. It's right in front of you. It's not even your damn card. IRS public record. So you got your SSN, you got your Aspire, and your TransUnion Equifax too. You jacked up the card past 29%. Plop. You dropped your score. Hell, you're stuck. You can't get it anymore. You got to realize you shouldn't be using and abusing your credit in the first place. It should be called safety. Don't forget the sticky in the back of the card today. We got an SSN. You want to know the other reason too? Because guess what? We're the collateral for the United States of America Incorporated. Ever since Nixon took the gold standard out, our president the other day is talking about printing another $1 trillion. Hell, let's print the money. They write bad checks every day, but we can't. Well, that's okay. We get to learn to play the game too. Let's write down Ray's rules one more time. How about 100,000? Here's the problem. You're an intelligent person. You're a grown-up. All right? You didn't learn the rules and tools, and you brought the pain home. If you want to tell yourself the truth. 100,000 of safety credit for everybody. 29% usage. That gives you $71,000 of credit. All right? In case shit hit the fan, lost your job, there's a pandemic. Do you know the average pandemic is 18 months? That would have gave you money for 2 years to feed your family. But you take the money and credit from the family and you roll the dice and go, honey, let's hurt the family some more. Can you please stop doing that? I didn't get a family like you, most of you, your mommy and your daddy that love you. I got used and abused. I got to steal out of a trash can. I got to eat off the fucking pier. So let me tell you, when it comes to protecting my family, damn right. I promised myself 2 things as a kid. 1, I'd never hold a baby unless it was my first child. I got 6 plus 6 grandkids too. And then I would read every damn book I could to make sure I don't bring that pain home. I read a page at a time. I got an IQ off the friggin' chart. All right, they tested me at T. Winkle Junior High, put me in Orange Coast College at 14 and a half. So let me tell you something. If you really want to play, let's go win starting today. Ray's rules. Write it down. That's assignment number 7. Now, my first coma, I was 5.5 years old. I got this thing in my brain. I can watch what you do, and usually in about 5 minutes, I can do what you do and do it better than you. I watched the boys and girls ride their bicycle that day. I didn't get a bicycle, or mommy and daddy teach me how to ride a bicycle too. So I watched for 5 minutes. Could I borrow your bike today, just for a minute? Yeah, okay, thank you. Instantly, I've done this and it freaks people out. All right, I got on the bike. I said, "Oh, this is pretty good." Whee! I screwed up that day. I should have watched for 2 more minutes. I didn't realize the pedal was the brake. Right? So I went down that big damn hill in Torrance on Delane Street, and my face was the brake! And I stopped. But then I didn't wake up. I went and hit the curb with my face. So what do? I woke up from a coma. The lady says, ring the bell if you gotta go pee-pee. You can't walk anymore, you're paralyzed. Then she walked away. When I rang that bell that day, I rang it till my hand was freaking numb. I crawled on my belly to the toilet and went pee-pee. By the way, I believe in what God tells me, not what some stupid lady tells me with the little bell going pee-pee. I got up again. And believe me, until I'm dead, I'll get up again and again too. There I got to die at 5:41. That's what I look like when I'm dead. You want to know you look at when you're dead? It's a better place being on the other side. But my wife screamed her head off that day. I had to say, all right, when I was asked the question, stay in peace or go back, I want to go back, please. What would you do? You see, I want to change the world before I die again. That's my goal. Maybe I can help you. You can help me do that too. Now, here's something I want to ask. Where do you park your yacht, race boat, and U-Dock? There's mine. Show me yours. I'm from Show Me State. All right, if you don't got it and you go blah, 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 like that motivational speaker with a stupid hat, he didn't have a pot to piss in until he went blah, blah, blah to you. If they're not handing you the money and the tools and holding your hand every step of the way, I'm sorry, it's going to be like Tony Robbins did to our client the other day, $4,500. And after 3 days of blah, 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 he said, bye-bye. I mean, come on. There's mine. Where's yours? That's the largest U-Dock in Huntington Harbor. That's the address that's Googled more times than anything in Huntington Beach. I got no excuses, but neither do you. You got a choice today. When I came out of that coma, I walked around with an oxygen tank under my arm for 5 weeks. Simple. I had to treat it like a damn football. I put my score back to an 820. I've got 5 closet divisions. You understand what I'm telling you? I got 5 bodies in the closet called closet divisions. I can pop out any friggin' time I need to. They stole everything from me. I sold my wedding ring, my necklace, my Rolex, got the money, got an apartment, and what did we do? I put my life back in 6 weeks. What about you? I popped another $1 million card, but maybe tomorrow you'll go to that division class I'm giving at 2:30 in the afternoon. I got 8 classes tomorrow. You ought to play with me, because I'm going to tell you the truth. It will set you free. Today, you don't get a do-over. You get to live or die. I'll tell you where to mask, but hell, Alfie, you want to argue about that too? It takes a moment to die. I can talk from firsthand. From there, a lifetime to live. Which one are you going to pick? Your choice is simple. Now, when I was 2.5 years old being used and abused, crying on the floor, looking in the mirror, I've been waking up at 2:25 ever since that day, all my life. Never slept in a day in my life yet. All right? Because I can't. So what did I do today? I went to my knees and said, thank you, Jesus, for another day. Then I went and stared in the mirror. Here's your assignment. Listen very carefully. I want you to look yourself in the mirror today for 2 minutes. I don't want you to do anything for those 2 minutes. I want you to put yourself in check. You do not ever put yourself in check, and you're going to learn how to do that starting today. 2 minutes. Then you ask yourself 2 questions. Have I completed everything I need to? Answer the question to you. The answer is no. Is there more to be done? Yes. Answer it to you. Problem with all of you, and I guarantee it, I've heard it for 43 years. You got an idea, you tell your friends and family, you're looking for them to encourage you. Instead, they interrupt you. Oh, you got to do it this way or that way. If they haven't got to million to billion, quit listening to a bunch of dummies. Do not cloud your direction. Shh. 90 days. Let me repackage you. I'll get you in the right direction. That's assignment number 8. Did you write it down for you? See, I am truly God's example. You got to learn to play. God's delays are not God's denials. This world is full of hurt, pain, worry. It's not fair. Who told you it's going to be fair? God is great all the time. But let's understand something today. We're here to test our faith and persistence. I've been on the other side. I got the choice to come back or stay in peace. I chose to come back. So I'm praying that all of us pass the test. Because when we do finally die, we're better off than we are today. Let's understand. Since I was 4.5 years old, you know what I say? See it, believe it, go get it. It's in the Bible. I kind of rephrased it. I see it, I pray over it, I believe God's going to open the door, and I go get it. It's happened ever since the day I was 4 and got that book. You want to play? You want to get to $1 Million Dream? You let me know. See, the bottom line is I want to get the money. I don't have to steal and beg off the pier. You have no idea what that's like unless you had to do it too. The reality is, all right, I haven't had a paycheck for 22 years. I get to help you. It's about time you go get it. Now, I know you're going to go back to the job you hate. That's okay. Because you know your time is limited. You're going to get fired anyway. That's just the way it's going to be. Then you're going to deliver some pizza. Because then you're older. And that doesn't mean anything. Age has nothing to do with anything. So are you getting older slower? You're not as pretty as you used to be? When I was being used and abused, there was a boy named John who used to terrorize the hell out of me. The grown-ups thought it was funny. All right, at times they called me a piece of shit. Wasn't very nice, but you know what I did? I wrote down I'm important. Can you write it down? I'm going to be a corporate millionaire. I did that too, and they all had to come work for me. That really pissed them off too. I'm going to drive the company car, show the world who the hell I am. So you got to have to do start doing some self-motivation. It's one of my books I want to get published right away. See, today, all right, you got to put assignment number 9. Now let's look at Sam's Club. They closed down 63 locations in California alone, all right, 2 years before pandemic. They're closing them down. They bank up the piece. They write off their tax. They have open ones too. They know how to play the game, but when you brought the pain on, you went boo, because you didn't play the damn game the right way. You see, you keep asking. No, you don't even ask why. You just follow along a bunch of sheep. Bah! You say that all day too? Wells Fargo, all right? Chase, B of A, grocery stores. They're playing the game. They have a branch number and a tax ID, but you keep bringing the pain home. You like doing that too? Can you write down bankruptcy? It's an assignment. Write it down. I want you to verify everything I say is true. 100%, by the way. Google the word bankruptcy today. You're going to see on that form it says SSN. We all got one. We're a bunch of ducks. Quack, quack, quack. Then it says SS4 and more. We could get a tax ID for a corporation, division, subsidiaries, and more, and we can play the game too, like the grocery store and the bank do. Sign me up today. The assignment's number 10, by the way. I don't want to file bankruptcy. I don't have no intent to do fraud, but I don't want to hurt my family. And if I can find a way to play the game just like the bank, grocery store, and Sam's Club do, I'm going to play that game too. And by the way, your cities play it too. Here's the forms right in front of you. SSN equals a 1040. SS4 equals 1120. What's it say on line 10? What's it say? It says banking and credit purposes. I can get you corporate credit. You can write off the interest rate in the card and the line of credit too. Oh, goody. Sign me up for that too. Here's the problem. If not all of you, you pissed away thousands of dollars of money and crap that didn't work. Why don't you know the rules and the tools? All right, I'll repackage you in the beginning, and then I want you to stand on your own feet too. This is the IRS public record. It's right in front of me. Hell, you can download that form too. The bottom line is you got a choice. At SSN, SS4, who wants to be the duck? I don't want to screw up anything, but I don't want to be a duck. Quack, quack. You're a duck. Congratulations. I'd like you to replace yourself as a division. I'd like to rebuild you. But you're going to have to go to the workshops that I do every Saturday once in a while too. I've done it for 43 years. Where the hell you been? Why haven't you learned to connect the dots? I was 7.5 years old when I heard that poker game. I was coming out of my bedroom. It was actually the pantry next to the garage at the Mrs. Hope house. They said a corporation's a legal person. Can you write it down, please? Now, if you got a corporation today, congratulations. They say 9 out of 10 of you have one. Don't do a damn thing. You don't know what's next. I'll be your next. I circled it when they said a corporation's a legal person. I circled it 10 times. They thought I was weird. Probably true. I rode my bicycle to the Torrance Police Department the next day because there was a library next door. So I went into the library and I said, ma'am, could you tell me what this means? Here's a mock-a-face, here's a bug. I thought I was back in Mayberry. But the reality is I read the book. See, you've been looking for a blueprint, all right, instruction manual since the day you were born. Oh, I'm sorry, you haven't been looking. That's why you didn't do it. Okay. So I was looking for that for me. All right, I got pissed off that day. All it said is a corporation's a legal person. So deep. Who cares? What I had to do, and listen carefully, I went back to the library almost every day, 7.5 to 9.5 years old. I started my first corporation at 9.5, and I set my money away. And then I got $100,000 in the mail. So guess what? I learned to connect the dots at 9.5. Why the hell haven't you? Isn't it about time? You get a corporation, you got to give a blueprint. You got to give it life. It doesn't just sit there going, blah, 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 blah. That's all you're doing with it anyway. Here's your blueprint. Simple. There are 12 books and CDs that go from every step of the way to get up to the million to billion. It's flat out up to you. I wrote Winning the Game of Business 43 years ago. From repackaging America's, I want to repackage you. But here's the thing. I was at the Bonaventure for 32 years every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. There was a line around the hotel to get hold of me. Between the books, classes, and boot camps, about $20,000 a pop. Here's what we do. All right, the office sells the Millionaires Founders Kit for $999. The website shows it for basically $3,000. Okay, I used to sell it for $5,000. By the way, I used to give you half price off. But today is the last day of the month. It's April 30th, and we're closing the warehouse down, consolidating to one because we're opening the world again too. If you Zelle $199, you'll get all 12 books and CDs, all right, for $199. All you got to do is Zelle it. Take a picture. Every bank uses Zelle. It's a way to transfer money right away. No excuses. So I expedite everything for you. Bottom line is then you email products@racecredit.com who you are so we confirm your address too. Now, I was also the incorporator for Rich and Famous People for years. I got 2019 of those too. Even from Mr. Clinton. You heard of him too? How about Mrs. Fishburne and her son Lawrence? How about Superman from Gold's Gym? I got him $1 million in 6 months, and he says, Ray, you kick ass and motivate the ABCs. Michael, and God rest his soul, and Kirk and Vane. All right, college professor, Bio University too. Costner. How about Arnold? How about my homeless program? All right, how about Giovanni works for Pixar, $1.6 million. How about I got her $1.2 million in 9 months because she's got her TV show still to this day. I got a program for prisoners too. Everybody needs a second chance. Free Ray, Ricky Ross from my neighborhood comes out of prison after 20 years. He didn't really know diddly squat. So I repackaged him. I got him a gold and a platinum card too. He wrote a letter, did an interview too, having fun. Now, Thomas was in prison for 26 years. I got his son who was 60,000. Then I got Thomas a bunch of credit too, so we can get some dump trucks. It's a business he wanted to go in. He's doing millions a year now. He followed through. What about you? You're going to have to beat your doubt, run your own race. That's your assignment number 11. But in the beginning, I want to do the work for you. Is that okay? Today's the last day of the month. Today is the last day. All pricing does not change. All right, today. But as of tomorrow, it going up, 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 and away because we're opening the world again too. So if you do what I tell you to do today, you get to win. By December 31st, 2021, Blackjack year, you're going to have $1 million corporation. That's all you got to do. Now, I want you to do your best while God does the rest. That's what I do every day. So we got a choice. I'm not going to show you anything I didn't obtain myself. I got to tell you the truth. It will set you free from the mansions, the helicopters, and the yachts, too. I think you're stuck. Let's get you past go. Now, here's one of my mansions. Before the coma, this is God's gift. All right, I don't know where you park your race boat and yachts. I had 3 yachts and a race boat, 2 and a Duffy, and all kinds of good stuff. I parked mine in my backyard. At the time, where you park yours? How about the helicopter, the Lamborghini, and the building too? See, like I said, I'm one of the most verified people on the planet. I got no way to give you BS. And everything I tell you, I'll show you exactly how you improve the rules and tools, and that way you understand you're doing the right thing. Make you the millionaire. Join my billionaire boot camp this year. All right, you better do it today because prices go up tomorrow because we only have a couple pieces left over for you. Now, here's what I want you to do. I'd like you to change your driver's license. I'm serious. So here's the problem. You got people robbing houses. You got people shooting people. You got people going to restaurants and stealing their Rolexes too. And every time you go to the grocery store, you go blah, blah, blah too much. And then when you wrote a check the other day, you gave me your driver's license and your house got robbed the next day. Is that a miracle or what? I want you to protect your ass. Yes, please. I want you to use Ray's rules and never bring the pain home again. So the reality is, use a P.O. box or a mailing address, please. You have the Driver's Privacy Protection Act too. But again, that's assignment number 12. Are you paying attention today? I'm only giving you 25. If you did all 1,000 assignments, you'd have $1 million company and $1 million in the bank. But can I get you to listen and learn? Hell, Sam's Club, the grocery stores, and the banks do. They got a branch number and a tax ID. But see, the division, the way I wrote the rules in 86, multiple functions. All right, you need to write down disconnect, isolate, incorporate. And if you had 5 houses today and someone slipped and fell, they're going to sue you, take them all. Put them in corp, that happens too. Put them in divisions. If I lost 1, I got 4 to go. It's a numbers game too. Every division can have cash credit and supply credit. How much would you like? Now we got to talk about your car. Can you see where you're sitting right now? If you can see your car, look at it while I'm talking to you. Because what did you do? You let somebody sweat you for hours on end. You lost $5,000. You're up to 9 inquiries too. Congratulations. You let someone screw you over again too. Because you're not paying attention. When they hand you the paper, they got to tell you, we need you to fill it out. Come run your credit. When you sign your name, from now on you're going to do what I tell you to do. Write down allows 1 inquiry and take a damn picture. You didn't do that. You allow people to use and abuse. This is ridiculous. It's about time you man up or woman up too. Your car you're looking at right now, it's in your name. And you got 44 bloodsucker attorneys on TV every day, so let's sue everybody. You did it wrong again. Should have been fleet price, tax ID, division. Did you write the 3 things down? Let's understand something. This is assignment number 13. Now, here's Max. He's my donkey. What are we going to do? We're going to cover our ass. Get it? When you drive your car today to the grocery store and the bank, and you bump someone's car, a little bumpity bump, remember, they're going to scream their head out and go, ah! Why? They got to put on a show. They want their free money too. So what are they going to do? Going to ask you simple. Driver's license, insurance, registration, please. Then your heart's going to fall out of your chest. You're probably going to think, oh, I wish I would have listened to Ray. Driver's license. Your home address, really? The insurance. You get a paycheck, you get the leftover, and you're paying for the insurance. I think the corporation should pay for it before taxes is considered. And this is definite. You're the registered owner. Who do you think they sue when there's an accident? You're a duck. Quack, quack some more. Why don't you learn about those bloodsuckers on TV every day? Your car needs to change immediately to be registered to a division. Write it down. Get to the classes tomorrow. I don't get it. I'll never understand. God, you gave me all this to give people. Will they pay attention? Or they're going to be dummies the rest of their life? See, when they sue a division, they don't sue you. They get diddly squat. Heck, why not? That's assignment 14. Here's a car. Tax ID division like I told you to. What happens? The greatest gift? It doesn't show up on personal credit reports. You don't get it. You got a couple of you got a repossession. You got a repossession on a car. You're going to get a 1099-C. Congratulations. You got a state and federal tax problem too. This doesn't show up on personal properties. When I had 17 houses when I was 19, they kept telling me loan to value. I couldn't get number 18 until I dropped them in divisions. And then I got as many as I damn well pleased. I was closing 6 properties at a time. What about you? You got a choice today. There's the 1099-C. They updated it for 2021. Guess what? You're going to have a tax problem. Goody for you. That's from the IRS, by the way. You see, you got a choice. Your paycheck is taxed. You'll get the leftover. Oh, corporations pay tax on the leftover. They get to pay all their bills first, then pay tax on the leftover. And if there's no leftover, what do they pay? Diddly squat. Why not? Amazon did $10 billion of profit. They bragged about it too. But then they made sure their debt equal to their taxes, and they paid 0 tax. But you pay more tax than they do. Congratulations again. You can complain, or you can shut up and join them too. Can you draw the 4 boxes, please? Can you draw the boxes? It's an assignment. So we got a corporation with 3 divisions. We're going to create what's called the line of defense. Can you create the line of defense, please? We got a problem with the division. What are we going to do? We're going to keep the good pieces and never bring the pain home. Why'd you bring the pain home in the first place? Why? Why? Now I'm asking you, why? Why did you bring the pain home? Because of the lack of knowledge. It's assignment number 15, by the way. Bottom line is I get to build credit as an affiliate under SSN, which is this, I can't write it off, or SS4. I can write it all off too. How much would you like? You got a choice to learn how to play the game, but we got to rebuild you because you all screwed up. Sorry to say, it's just the truth. Give me 90 days, I'll get you in the right direction. Tomorrow, 7 a.m. in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. Every one of you should be in goal setting. You should invite the whole world. Don't worry, you're not hearing this from anybody on the planet. You've never heard half of this I teach you today. All right, unless you got it from me. God only made one of me, thank God for that too. Remember, today, if you want me to rebuild the credit, it's pretty simple. All right, it's $99 per bureau, $297. With a rapid rescore, it's $499. This is done in usually 90 days or less. But if you really screwed up, I might have to take an extra month or 2. But I don't stop till I'm done. And you'll always know exactly where you are. I got education classes every Saturday. I don't let you down. I follow through. Did you take a picture? That's a Zelle. There's the banks. You can transfer from your account too. Then you email products@raisecredit.com. This is what you did. Now we know who you are. Order your credit reports right away. This is to help those people that were silly enough to pay $99 for 18 months to 2 years for those credit repair flaky companies. All right, the one they complain about most of the time is LexingtonCreditRepair.com, which has 4 government agencies. It's just online. I don't know if it's true. But all I know today, you should have saw something in 90 working days. 90 working days. $99 a month. Doesn't go more than 10 months. I'll give you $5,000 of cash credit. All right, during the program, so you have good credit and a better score than you ever had in your life, and I guarantee your money back. Zelle, Chase, Bank, Wire, Transfer. You tell me through products@raisecredit.com. I got 2 programs for corporation. I'll build the one you got if you like. If not, I'll hand you the articles for free. I've been doing that for 43 years. Credit rebuilding, rapid rescore, articles also as tax ID. Setup in level 1 is tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you can learn how to do your divisions. You got to realize I'm going to do the work for you. You're going to put the knowledge here, and it's all yours anyway. The office sells this called starting your package for a millionaire, about $2,000. But you're on a live webinar with me. I broadcast up to 3 times a day, Monday through Friday, all Saturday. Always live. I don't like pre-recorded crap. I never have, I never will. So reality is I'll give you $10,000 of credit. Half price is $9.99. So everything's being done for you. You're listening and learning for 90 days, $9.99, and I hand you 10 times the money back to you. What excuse would you have now? Millionaires in the making. This comes with $25,000 of cash credit, same as the previous, all the goodies. But again, half price is $1,999 to you. I'm giving you a special price because you're listening to me. Call the office, see what they'll do. Now, I take Zelle, Wire, Transfer, or a deposit. Simple. I told you to take a picture. I expedite everything because I'm impatient as can be. The faster I can get you done, the better I'm going to feel for you. Now, I keep asking you to ask the word why. Why? Why? Go around when somebody asks you to do something, just ask why and be quiet. Watch them go blah, blah, blah. See, they're wanting you to answer and go back in the conversation. When you ask why, all right, watch what it does to them, please. I like the word why. Now, run your life through a corporation. It's up to you. That would be assignment number 16. Now, here's what it is. Credit rebuilding, rapid rescore, articles, offices, tax ID. What are you putting on the back of every card you got from now on? A sticky. 25, 29%, and the line of art, the limit too. I gotta make you a qualified CFO. It's just the truth. I have to. I have no choice. You're gonna realize if you maintain 25 to 29%, and you put that aside, safety credit, we're gonna build real estate franchise, current business, and leveraging money, and we're gonna make sure you understand how to play the game. Here's one of the corporate cars before the coma. It's a Lamborghini. There was a Lamborghini collection too. Pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. Corporations are allowed to build debt, offset taxes. That's why they break even. So don't complain because you get a paycheck. You get the leftover, you pay your bills, you pay for a car you should not, and then you're taking the money and credit from the family going, wee, let's hurt the family some more. Understand, your paycheck is not called taxable income. If you're paying the payment, gas, registration, insurance from that paycheck, can you yell the word no right away and start driving a damn company car like I do? That's assignment number 17. Ultimate goal, which one you like? They're not mine, but I got the keys. Boom, boom, some more. It's all up to you. Stop being a duck, please. Let's look at an SS4, which equals 1120. Line 10, what does it say? Credit and banking purposes. It's the truth. Download the form today. You'll find out from the IRS public record. I'm telling you the truth. It's assignment number 18 too. Your choice is to understand. Stockton filed a bankruptcy, the largest city in U.S. history. How does a city file bankruptcy? You watch them do that too, because they're a corporation. Just because you got a bad day doesn't mean you're bringing the pain home. You did it because you didn't know how to play. I wrote the rules in '86. If I get you a card like this for the corporation, all right, would you like me to get you 9 more cards for the divisions? See, a division to me is like a bucket of money. All right, it could be a piece of property too. Next thing is, what about a franchise? So if all of a sudden one of our pieces, called a division, like that bank, the grocery store, Sam's Club, you can name it whatever you want, has a problem, we're going to disconnect, isolate, incorporate that piece. We got 8 pieces to go. What are you doing tomorrow? Tomorrow's May 1st. You got a choice. Change your life. I'm doing workshops all through the day starting at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Afternoon, I got a division class teaching about the 5 closet divisions, how I got back on my feet in less than 8 weeks after coma. I got an analyzation class at 1 o'clock. I analyze, tell you exactly what you got to do. You see about 2 things, and then I have to wait for you to do them. The only thing holding me back will be you. So if you're watching me on Google, Facebook, and YouTube and not getting the PowerPoint, maybe you want to go to raiswebinar.com. All right, get the overview and never bring that pain home again. Here's what I heard. I was 7.5 years old. It's not legal advice. It's chapter 18. You read it, it's right out of the book. A corporation is a legal person. See, it's right in front of you. That's all it said. Do you know that the United States of America Incorporated set up their line of defense? They have 50 states. Every state has a city, and that's the line of credit. So every city is a corporation. The states are corporations. They did the line of defense too, but not you. Are these turned on? I told you to plan the problem. You didn't do that either. They did. They came up with the Chapter 9 bankruptcy under the Federal Protection Act. It's probably a record. Check it out. They get to bankrupt the city, get rid of the debts, and stay in business. But not you. Again, you have not done this. I don't understand why you have not done this too. Ultimate goal, let's understand. Today, you are we the people. I don't have any intent to do fraud, but I got in the intent to try. Long as I'm trying, I'm not dying. Don't you get this yet? You got a choice. Nixon took the gold standard out, people. They've been printing money 24/7, writing bad checks every day. They send money to us. How many trillions are we going to be in debt by the time we're done? Whoever knows. You got your SS in, because we're ducks, because we're told to, for the 1040 tax return. Every hospital is federally mandated to hand mama an SSN form for the baby within 3 hours or less. If mama don't sign that form for that baby, because they can bond the baby and print some more money, baby can't go in that stroller, and of course he can't go home. It's just the rules and the tools. Now let's look at Walt Disney. They open the stores, they open everything today in Disneyland today. Oh goody, we get to play with Mickey and Donald too. But they're called the loophole king. Debt offsets taxes. They got $1 billion in the bank. They don't want to pay tax, so they wrote an IOU to themselves. You pay more tax than they do. Congratulations again. You want to play like Goofy does? I'll teach you how to play if you want me to. Now, online you're going to find these websites. You don't have to guarantee. That is BS when it comes to cash credit. Then you're going to find these websites that sell trade line crap. That doesn't work. And then you're going to apply for credit and swear under penalty of perjury that's your credit too. I'll visit you in prison. Is that okay with you? How about we get you 8 cards per division? Cash. How about we get lines of credit too? Get you write it all off. How about we get you supply credit, vendor credit, marketing credit, lease credit, gas cards too? You see, you got to be a qualified CFO. It's just the truth. It will set you free. Look up the Fair Lending Act before you use that trade line crap. Guess what? SSN, SS4. Who's going to win the war? Who's going to be the duck? You like being a duck? That's up to you. Corporate credit, get you right at the card, interest rate, and the line of credit too. Can't do that for you, but a corporation can. It's like when you bought your house. I hope you use Ray's rules. Escrow closed, homestead, put it in trust. Oh, you didn't listen to me? So if someone sues you, they screw you and take it away. When you die, it's stuck into probate. And your family got diddly squat. Why not? See, understand, when you fix up a house, you're going to hire a contractor that hires a subcontractor that's down outside Home Depot. Good workers. What if they cut corners, slip and fall, and they sue you, take everything you got? Don't forget those 44 bloodsuckers on TV every day. Why don't you think about, just maybe, you quickly deed a property to a division? How about we do an assignment of equity too? So at the end of the day, when they try to sue you, they get diddly squat. Hell, why not? If you don't cover your ass before somebody sues it, you get screwed and they take it away. That's pretty simple to think about today. Irrevocable trust. Why don't you think about that too? But that's what I would pick if I was you. That's assignment number 19. So let's understand something today pretty simple. All right, I want you to stop playing peekaboo and with the IRS making a mess. People always say on the side, Red, I really want to pay tax. Excuse me, you have to pay tax, period. Corporations pay tax when they make a damn profit. Simple. We play the rules by the IRS rule book as public record. So if you screw this up because you didn't have a corporation, that's on you. Why don't you go to irs.gov, download the form called 656 of 433A and B. Why don't you get your free money called a COVID-19 check? Get your butt back in the system today. That's assignment number 20. By the way, we're almost done. When you fix up a property, make sure you go to the division class tomorrow and the setup in level 1 too. I've never used my money for hundreds of companies to start a business. I've always used its own money to build it too. So we can set up divisions and show you how tomorrow at 10 o'clock or 2:30 in the afternoon. Why don't we save 70%? Why don't we pay the bill in 30, 60, 90 days anyway? Escrow closes, pays off the debt. Now you got the extra money too. So you don't have to stress yourself out. Don't waste and piss away the money. Let's write down race rules, leverage your money, borrow money's not taxable. Then let's set up the line of defense. See it, believe it, go get it. I love that. It's called the assignment number 21. Now, I always test myself. I always want to see if I'm as smart as I think I am. I think I'm the smartest SOB I've ever met in my life, but that's okay. But you know what I did? I set up a division years ago. I wanted my Rolex, but I wanted it for free. I set up a division for jewelry. I got a wholesale price. They overnighted it to me. I don't have to pay for 30 days. I put a loan on the damn watch I did not own. I paid the invoice when it came in and put the extra money in the bank, paid for the watch I did not own. I got it for free. I guess I was as smart as I thought I was that day. Hey, the Reynolds University. This is my building before my coma. It's only 22,000 square feet in Irvine Spectrum. I got no BS to give you. I had locations around the globe doing $1 million plus a day. Your choice is simple. The bank was beating up that location almost every other day. Banks would always going, Banks always kiss your ass when you got money. You don't have a pot to piss in, they don't know your name. It's just the truth. So let's understand today. The banks borrow from the feds up to times 10 and loan back 5 to you. If you would have taken that money out of the escrow and leveraged it, raised rules, that would have been up to $3 million of borrowed money, not taxable. Let's go buy a McDonald's today. You want a Big Mac, a fry, and a chocolate shake too? Here's your biggest problem. If you do business under your corporation, you're a dog. They pierce the veil, come after you too in most cases. But that's up to you. Why don't we set up the line of defense and put credit to the corp? And let's make the divisions the ducks. See, you can't have another life, but a division can. We get to play. And what happens if one of those divisions gets screwed up? We're going to pull a Donald Trump, a Wells Fargo, a B of A, a Sam's Club, a Citi, a rich and famous people too. We're going to do the 3-step. Can you write it down for you? Disconnect, isolate. Try to save it, can't save it, bankrupt a piece. Keep the other pieces and never bring the pain home. Why the hell would you bring the pain home when you don't have to? Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't know how to play. That's the only excuse you can give me today. Assignment number 22. So what do we get to do? What are you willing to lose? I don't like losing anything, ever. I'm not going to hurt my family. I'm not going to hurt the corporation. I'm going to do what that bank, the grocery store, Sam's Club, and all the cities do too. I'm going to protect my assets and never bring the pain home. So I'm willing to lose a division if I had to, but I don't really want to lose anything. I got no intent to defraud. But if I have to lose a division, I can get another one, because hell, they're cheap. You play chase, you play checkers. You know if you're going to get checkmate, you're going to lose a piece or two. You have to. How are you going to checkmate? You got a choice. That's assignment number 23. Oh, there's my yachts, one of them. See, I'm from Show Me State. Here's the address. Google says it's the #1 address in Huntington Beach. Google it every day. My wife says, honey, can we take out the yacht in the Huntington Beach house? Yeah, why not? I got out my credit card, corporate card, of course. I wrote off the card, interest rate, $1,600, filled that sucker up. You know what I did? I wrote off the yacht, too. Why not? Because you're allowed to. Oh, amazing. Where's your yacht race boat, new dog? This is mine. The time before I died. Show me yours. I didn't want to die. But this is what God has put me through. All right, He allows things to happen to me as an example for you. Shot twice, knifed 6 times, born with a girl's name, she threw me away, trash can, begging, stealing, dying in a freaking coma, and so much more. You have no idea. But I got my faith and my persistence. So remember, I walked around with an oxygen tank for 5 weeks, put my score back to an 820. The following week, I popped a $1 million card again. I don't stay down because I got my 5 closet divisions. You might want to go to that class tomorrow afternoon. God's using me to help you. You going to pay attention? Now let's look at a building and a car and say the Ray Reynolds University. I've been told, probably I know 1 billion times, we're a bunch of dummies. All right, the bottom line is you got to reach your dream, think, and be the impossible. Because you're allowed to. Use Ray's rules. You don't have to wait 20 years when they give you the motivational blah, blah, blah. You can go get this now. But that's up to you. Motivation, I listen to it every day. But what pisses me off about motivational speakers, most of them don't give you rules and tools. They go blah, blah, blah. We can all listen to Tony Baloney. He motivates me too for 10 minutes. But they're missing raisecredit.com. You need the money. You need the rules. And I want to hold your hand every step of the way. All right, why don't we build your story? Why not? All right, you better be in the billionaire club this year. It's my last and final one ever. All right, we're going to be talking about $5 million of credit. I make millionaires. But the ultimate goal today, let's get you to the 820 score. Is that okay up to that? How about I hand you $100,000 of credit too? Remember, it's safety credit. Don't use more than how much? 29%. How about I get you corporation division too, and we can get $1 million and write it all off too? Stop being stuck. Why are you stuck? Oh, you don't know how to play? All right, play with me all day tomorrow, starting at 7 a.m. in the morning. You want the blueprint? And every one of you need this to go to class anyway. Being offered today, $199. Millionaires Founders Kit, 1 book through 12, book and CD. You will learn 100 to 1,000 things from those books and CDs as you attend my workshops with me. You Zell $199. Email the product so they know how to ship it to you. How did the 14th Amendment turn corporations into people? Well, it did. So the United States of America Incorporated, they set up their 50 states, they got their line of defense, and the states set up their line of defense called cities. Why haven't you? Honestly, why have you not set up your line of defense? And don't tell me you don't want to run a business. That's fine. You're allowed to incorporate you. So quit being a damn duck. The reality is you brought the pain home because of the lack of knowledge. It's pretty simple to understand. Never have joint credit. Buy a house, escrow, close, homestead, put it in trust. That's Ray's rules. Corporations should always have up to $1 million of credit. All right? Understand something. I want divisions for every division for piece of property. I want a division for every franchise, your current business. I want you to set up the line of defense and master Ray's rules. Well, that's your choice to listen and pay attention today. Classes all day tomorrow. Every Saturday between 7 to 9 classes. 43 years. You better be in those classes tomorrow. This is assignment number 24. In the afternoon, I got division for basically set up the 5 closet divisions that got my life back on track in 8 weeks. I don't stay down. Neither should you. So if you want to really take your credit, that's all you want from me, I'll rebuild your credit, $99 per bureau, $297. With the Rapid, it's $499. Rebuild it. The Rapid push the score up, usually 90 working days. It might take me a month or 2 longer if you really screwed it up, but that's on you. But I won't let you down, and I will follow through. You Zelle, you transfer from your bank. You tell basically products at raisecredit.com, this is what you did, this is what you're trying to do as well. We call you right away. Remember, this one has helped those people that were silly enough to pay $99 for up to 2 years plus. All right, you have to rebuild your credit. This is $99 down, $90 a month, no more than 10 months. During that, I'll pop you and get you $5,000 of cash credit for safety. You can stop anytime you want. It's up to you. But at least you know there's a beginning and an end. $99 down, $99 a month. There's the Zelle, bank transfer, products at raisecredit.com. 2 packages for corporations. They both come with credit rebuilding, rapid scoring. Articles also has tax ID, set up in level 1, 10 o'clock tomorrow, Pacific Standard Time. All right, understand. Office sales is for about $2,000. I discount it to $999, and I give you $10,000 of cash credit. Next one comes with the same thing, but it comes with $25,000 of cash. Ultimate goal is $1,999. Now you get all the goodies, you get $25,000 of cash credit built for you. You Zelle, you wire, you transfer. That's all you got to do. Products at raisecredit.com. You email, tell us what you're doing, and we get a phone call to you right away. Repackage your life, your house, your car, your bank account. That's the ultimate goal. From there, let's remember, when people talk about it, and I hear it all the time, I hear it online and everything else, everyone says the American dream. First of all, what car do you drive? Where do you live? You need my money to get your shit too? Like that guy with the stupid hat going, motivation, blah, blah, blah. See, if they're not handing you the money, the rules and the tools, and holding your hand every step of the way, it's probably a lot of blah, blah, blah. We all need money coming in every month to pay our bills. We need to drive a company car, go on a business trip, help other people, free up our time. We got no choice. We all have to master the line of defense, like the city, the grocery store, and the banks do. 1,000 assignments, 1,000 rules equals $1 million company. That's up to you. 20,000 is billionaire. So last and final, all right, you want rapid rebuilding, $499. Simple, done. Usually 90 working days. From there, you Zelle or transfer to the Chase account, products at raisecredit.com. You want $99 a month. It doesn't go more than 10 months, and we pop you $5,000 of credit. Now you got credit and a better score you ever had in your life too. It's called a Zelle, Chase, wire, whatever needs to be done, products at raisecredit.com. Starter package for a millionaire. Half price is $9.99. Remember, today is the last day of the month. If you're not doing this now, you missed your opportunity again. $10,000 of cash credit to you. Millionaire in the making, $1,999, $25,000 of cash credit. All you got to do is transfer from your account to our account, Zelle. All right, email products at raisecredit.com, and we get on the phone talking to you right away. Stay safe, stay strong. If you're wondering what's next to come, let it be you and me. Let us understand something. Life is a gift from our Father in heaven. God gave us an opportunity to believe and receive. Let us make the best of the day. All right, give thanks in every way. Thank you, Jesus, for one more day. Amen to that. If I can do this for all that I've been through in my life, and I can rebuild again and again and again and again, so can you. Now, your assignment number 25, if you've not basically Zelled or transferred, there's a phone number right there. It's toll free. If you ever want to change your life, I've been doing this for 43 years. I'm a phone call away. It's 800 toll free 510 3338. It's 800 510 3338. I will not let you down. I will follow through. Now it's your turn to pick up the phone and follow through too. I'm going to do my best all through the day, while God does the rest for me. Remember, at the end of the day, God loves us all.
Did you enroll him?